Okay, so this damage claim, I was actually talking to Michael about, which Jason Betancourt forwarded me to. He said that he was going to have it looked into again. So the biggest thing is the customer provided a picture, and that picture alone justifies that we did not provide, or that we did not cause the damage. We're not a primary provider. They did say that another provider came out and attempted service, and it was unsuccessful.
Before or after you, do you know?
Before us. We provided the service, but there was someone before us that provided the service, and they picked it up, weren't unable to pick it up, and then they put it back on the driveway. But again, that picture provided by the customer itself, by themselves, you have the vehicle and the damage in the same frame of that picture. If we removed it off of the driveway, you can't physically have that. It's not physically possible to have the vehicle and the damage indicated within the same frame of that picture. So,
no, I agree. There were two different claims on this, right? One for the damage to the motorhome itself, and one for the driveway, correct?
Yes, which are both related.
Did you get that photograph with the original one, or did you get it with for the driveway claim?
I got it with the original one.
Okay, so let me go back to the other claim then.
So again, like Jason did tell me that he spoke with Michael. Michael agreed that it didn't seem right. He was going to open up the case again. Regardless, we've been charged for both of the damages. And so simply stating, like again, by that picture provided by the customer, that again justifies that we did not cause that damage. And if I have to take it to a lawyer, I'm very willing to do so because...
Well, it's not, right now, like I said, I was asked to give you a call to get to the bottom of it for you, and I'm asking questions so I can look into it for you.
Okay.
So I've got a picture of it here. Looks like the tongue in the back of the, is it a motorhome or a camper or something like that?
It's some kind of camper, yes.
Okay.
It's a very old camper. It's like a 1982.
Yeah, it looks like it is, yeah. So are you talking about a picture that it shows just the tongue at the top of the picture with the scrape on the ground underneath it?
Correct.
Okay. All right.
So even with our pictures, and I did take photographs of the driveway as well, that damage that they're indicating is up against the garage door when the vehicle is on the driveway. So one,
was it in that location when you picked it up? Is that where you picked it up from, or was it moved somewhere else?
That was the pickup location that corresponds with the damage photograph that the customer has provided, as well as the driveway charges and the email that was sent to me yesterday by Tina that indicates that the damage was from the pickup location. So based on all of that, again, that was pre-existing to when we provided service of removing that mobile home or whatever off of the driveway to another location.
So that picture there was taken prior to you come on. See, did the customer say anything about the other guy doing it?
They did not mention any damage. All they said is that another service provider came out, attempted to load the vehicle, were unsuccessful, and they put it back on the driveway. That's all that they said.
Did they tell you at all whether they left the driveway with it and brought it back, or scraped along the driveway and then put it back there? Or?
They did not provide any of that information. Again, I'm simply going by with what my driver has told me. And then the other thing, like Tina is, I mean, I understand she has a position and that she has to follow up with this. But regardless, she's been kind of unprofessional in this. And her major stance of causing us to be liable for this is that we do not have prior and after pictures of the driveway. Again, I don't know when this originally was towed to the customer's residence. I don't know how long it was sitting there. Those scrapes up to that degree are superficial, and so with rain and time and everything, if it's been there even a week or so, it would not be to that degree. So my driver would not recognize any damage on the driveway. So of course we don't have pictures because you wouldn't see something to that degree if it was washed off. And even by the video...
But they not to cut you off, they did send out an independent appraiser much later, after the vehicle had been moved and everything, and the driveway's in the same exact condition now, so nothing got washed away one way or the other.
That's not true, because I took pictures of the driveway too, and it's not in that same condition.
Well, these pictures were taken on 1/12.
Well,
what was the date of service? Date of service was, let me go back and see. 10/26. So 2 months later, all the gouges are still in the driveway when an independent went out.
Yeah,
I'm not. That's not an indication that you did it. I'm just saying that they didn't wash away. 2 months later, they're still there.
Again, sir, if I did include YouTube video uploads of video that I took of that driveway myself, and I'm planning
When did you take it?
the day that I submitted the claim. So that was like January 14th. I can pull up the document, but I sent all of.
That's about the same time that the
Yes.
independent appraisal went out. Yeah.
And there's no superficial scratches to that degree of the photograph that was provided. So again, I provided all this to Tina.
On yours?
Yes, it's a video. It's a live feed. Live feed has a timestamp. It's on YouTube. It's all there.
Like I said, we sent out an independent company that has no bearing on this case one way or the other, and they've clearly got pictures of the whole driveway with the gouges in it, and that was, like I said, that was on January 12th.
Well, again, you're referring to gouges that may have been underneath the vehicle. I'm talking.
No, this is that scrape that runs right down the driveway from the tongue.
Yep, there is none based on the pictures that I have, because you can see that there are some residual scrapes marks on the driveway, but there's no superficial carving into the driveway.
Close-up that is dug right into it. It's dug right into the concrete.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the dug marks. Okay, again, those are underneath the vehicle location. I'm talking about in the general facility of that picture, which shows the RV on top of that scrape. That scrape is superficial. That would come off with water. And that's what I'm indicating.
That's not what I'm talking about. They're talking about this thing was dragged down the length of the driveway.
Yeah, but again...
And all I'm saying at this point is that you said that they washed off within a couple of days. That's not the case. In January, pictures were taken of it. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, sir,
I'm not saying you did it. I'm just saying that it is damaged to the point where they're there permanently, is what I'm saying.
Okay, and again, I'm not talking about the gouges. Okay, this was picked up in the evening. My driver would not see gouges underneath the vehicle, and I'm referring to the superficial scratch marks that would come off with the water.
That he did. All I'm saying is you're saying that they were superficial and they washed away, and all I'm saying is no, they didn't.
Well, sir, I'm not talking about the gouge marks. Again, I guess it's what you're interpreting and what I'm interpreting. That scrape mark, most of it is superficial, and my video already demonstrates that of the actual driveway.
It's not superficial. It's a gouge right down the driveway from the tongue.
Okay, sir, what is your status with this company, sir? Are you a manager? Are you?
Yes, I am. And all I'm asking you is questions here. There's no reason for you to be getting upset.
I'm upset because you guys have deducted money from my account.
Hold on 1 second. Let me finish what I have to say. You asked for help looking into this for you. I'm trying to do that. I'm asking you questions. I'm not being accusatory. I'm asking you questions so I can get to the bottom of it for you. That's all I'm trying to do here.
Okay, sir. Thank you for your help.
Do you want to work with me or not?
Yes, sir. Thank you for your help, sir.
Then don't accuse me of doing things.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
Okay? You asked for help on this. I'm asking questions so I can make an honest decision on this. If you're not willing to talk to me about it and ignore things, then I can't help you. So what are we going to do?
Sir, I guess I'm going to answer the questions to the best of your ability of what you are.
The driveway is gouged permanently all the way down the center of the driveway. You have to admit that.
I said that again, sir, I'm just referring to the picture provided by your customer in the location of the RV. It is pre-existing to when our service was provided.
I'm looking into that for you. Okay, but you also said that it's a superficial thing that can be washed off the driveway, and I merely said that's not the case.
Again, tomatoes. We're not here to argue a degree of superficial.
Tomatoes, okay? It's there. It's there. It is a permanent damage to the driveway. Now, I haven't concluded whether you did it or not, but it is permanent damage to the driveway caused by the tongue on that unit. It's simple.
Okay, sir, again, all I'm referring to is the picture provided by your customer, which is
I understand you're trying to hound down on one picture, okay? But that's not all I get to look at. Okay, I'm going to look into that for you. But you also made another statement that this is just a superficial thing that can be washed off. That's not the case.
I'm not talking to the degree of the entire scratch mark, sir. What is it that...
You did.
No, I'm not. I said portions of it is superficial. that the whole gouge could not be recognized if it's been sitting there over time. That's what I'm talking about, tomatoes. I have a video which indicates the damage that I have recorded as well, and to the degree of the picture provided by the customer, it is superficial because it is not the same as as indicated in the picture. Now, do you have any other questions?
That we've sent an independent company out, and they are stating that the damage to the driveway is not superficial.
Okay, regardless.
Okay, that's all I'm saying at this point. The repair for this driveway is what's on that estimate, regardless. Okay, whether you're held responsible is another issue, but that's what it takes to repair this driveway. That is the damage on this driveway.
Okay,
it's not superficial.
I'm not here to discuss the estimates
so
or the amount.
What does that have to do whether you with anything then?
Sir, I'm trying to get.
They say it does and it's permanent. Why are you arguing that point? We have to look at the liability issue, right?
First, you have to prove that who is liable.
Exactly. That's what I just tried to explain to you.
Well, then discussion of the driveway. I'm talking about who is liable here.
No, you brought it up as part of your defense that is superficial and will just wash away. That was part of your defense.
Okay, again, sir, let's move on to what other questions you have, because
why can't we discuss that now?
Because it's irrelevant until liability.
Right? Part of your defense was that A, you didn't do it, and secondary, it'll just wash away anyway. That was your defense, right?
No, that isn't what I said, sir.
What did you say? Say it again.
I said that the damages that were to the driveway per my video indicate that they are not to the degree as indicated by the pictures of the customer. I don't know when the pictures were taken by the customer and provided to you, but there was some time frame of the time that the damage was performed or whatever to the time that this was the judgment or the liabilities was established for USA Roadside Assistance. As part of my response to that claim, I have live video feed that shows that the damage is not to that degree, and that is to indicate why my driver did not take pictures of the driveway per Tina's decision that we are liable simply on the fact that we do not have before and after pictures of the driveway. That is what I said.
That's not what you said.
Well, again, regardless, sir, I don't think we're moving forward with this.
Okay.
So
I'm going to look into that picture for you, see when that picture was taken. But your pictures were taken after we sent an independent out 2 days prior to you, and the damage is there. So I don't know how it could disappear on your video, but it didn't.
Well, it's a live feed.
We sent them out 2 months after the date of service.
Well, that's fine, sir. I'm just saying it's a live feed of the driveway.
What you're telling me is for 2 months it stayed there, and miraculously the day before you take pictures or video, it's gone?
Sir, all I did was take a video of the driveway. It's not miraculous. It's not nothing. And you talk about accusatory. That is what you were doing as well.
No, I'm saying you're telling me that it's not permanent damage, but it is.
I didn't say there was no permanent damage. I am referring to the superficial portions of the damage that were washed away.
What has that got to do with anything?
Sir, sir,
and if part of it will brush off, your car is still scraped.
Sir,
right?
I don't feel that our conversation is progressing. Sir, again, I don't.
Because part of it washes off the surface, it doesn't mean that the other damages is still there, right?
Sir, I appreciate the call back, but I don't feel that this conversation is being productive in any way. I'm going to wait to speak with Michael. Thank you very much.
Okay. Have a good day.
Call Jason.